Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haas in the house, bringing you the second part of a multi-part series of Haas's How To, and this game is how to win underground search and destroy. So right off the bat, you'll notice a couple of things that are different. My audio might sound a little bit weird, and the video might look a little bit different than what you've seen before. And the reason for that is because I am using my Astro A40s to record this game, and I am also using Sony Vegas 11. So this is completely independent. My roommate Arn Marksman helped me through a lot of the videos. He had a bunch of like presets for sharpness and for contrast and things like that. So this is purely on my own editing, my own audio recording, that kind of stuff, using my own equipment. And what I wanted to talk about this game is just kind of main strategies, main pushes, and main setups for this map, because it is really fast-paced most of the time when you play here. And as you'll see, this game is really quick, and the rounds do go by really quickly. I believe the game is actually less than 2 full rounds total, or right at 2 full rounds. So all the rounds lasted less than the entire time that it took to play them, which is always good, always beneficial. And what you saw right there, right at the start of the map, was a rush over towards the B side, kind of in the middle of the map area, which most of the time, I should say, does not work, because a lot of the better players will watch middle. They'll send somebody to B side to counter the rush that I just did. And so thankfully these kids were not that good, and I was able to pull that off effectively and show you guys just exactly what to do there. And you did see me run through tunnel, which you'll also see a lot of people sit down there, and I guess more or less I just got really lucky that we played some pretty shit kids. So you'll see my teammate pick up this final kill here using the Deagle, a horrible gun. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody unless you're just trying to mess around. But this round I decided to switch up the rush route just a little bit. I thought, okay, well, the middle rush worked effectively last time, so I'll just go to a different side and kind of take it a different way. And right off the bat, I see somebody sitting at the window right there up top, and I was like, shit, well, this is what I was thinking about, was that somebody's going to watch the middle rush route now. And it turns out that kid actually ran away. I have no idea where this kid ended up going, but there were 2 kids sitting right here in the middle over trying to guard the stairs. So I picked up both of those kills, and then I saw my teammate die over here somewhere, and I was thinking, well, what the hell? So I laid down here, and the reason I laid down right here especially is because you really can't see my body laying down if you're sitting on the middle stairs to my back right, but then that way I can watch this doorway here in front of me and that door to my left as well. So we'll speed it up right here. There's nobody there, so I'll pick up this final kill over here. By the way, do not sit back in this corner. It is the most useless spot to sit on the entire map, period, end of story. And so, again, this rush route should not work. I should not be able to get this far in spawn. Again, these kids were terrible. So in terms of switching up the rush routes and stuff, this round, thankfully, I had something to call in. I had my Pred missile, I had the UAV, so in a sense, I did switch up the rush route because it was kind of a delayed push in there. You'll see me pick up the double kill with the Pred missile right here. Really great. I got the attack helicopter. Didn't get the triple like I wanted, but I still got my kill streak, so it really wasn't all that bad. And then again, you'll see me push right through middle. Nobody watching middle at all. I was pretty confident as to where the rest of the players were on the map, based on where my teammates were and based on where I saw shots coming from and that kind of thing. So I pushed right through up the stairs again, and Cam hears the kid run down, and you see our teammate die right there also. So he pushed that way, which if the person would try to run back, Cam would run into him over there, and if the person ran towards me like he did here, he would run into me. And so then, based on me knowing those 2, I guess, variables, I could determine where this kid was, because either Cam would have picked up the kill or I would have. And then that way also, he is not outside of those 2 areas, because if I wouldn't have seen him in that doorway and Cam didn't see him, that means that he would have stayed in, so I would have played that differently, etc., etc., etc. So this is already the final round of this game. Like I said, really quick. And so for our offensive strategy, we decided to go to A, and it is kind of a hard push, especially if you have people spawn sniping. Thankfully, they weren't very good at all with it. And I noticed we didn't have anybody watching the back of our spawn, so I sat back here, and then I was like, oh shit, I have the bomb. So I pushed up and planted it. We cleared out all the people that came over here to try to defend A, and they had some people camping like back in the middle back of their spawn and over on the far right hand side over there. And so our teammates die, and it's left with just a couple of people left on our I think 4 people left on our team. And I go back to our spawn, pick up this kill, get kind of lucky with that one. And so I call in the other UAV, and I see this kid shoot our teammate right there. And so I thought, well, shit, I looked in the corner, he wasn't there, so he had to be coming through the middle. Ends up coming through the middle right like that. So guys, really quick game, but you see a lot of good things that happen and a lot of really effective rush routes if you take that exact pattern for both the offense and defensive strategies. They should work really well at least the first time that you do them, and then obviously you do have to switch them up. So guys, I hope this was informative to a certain point. It wasn't as high of a kill of a game as my other one was. Hopefully I can change that in the next video I post, and if you're still watching, thanks, and as always, teamwork and communication are the keys to success. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you.